Well, hello everybody. I'm here with you for another video on Sagittarius. We are now in Sagittarius season. I will also be covering a little bit of December and the transit of Neptune and Saturn. Saturn will be moving in direct motion on Friday. Yay! And I'll share that with you. Hello, my name is Stephen, and I'm a Hellenistic tropical traditional astrologer. And I'm going to share this chart with you right now. AstroGold software, and here we are. And right now, we have Cancer rising. Cancer is on the rise. Yes, it is 11 minutes after 8 at night on Saturday. And Mercury is still retrograde in Scorpio, right down here next to Venus, where she is in fall. Mercury, the psychopomp, the messenger god, is retrograde. The sun is at 1 degree of Sagittarius, Mars at 13 degrees of Sagittarius. The moon is now in Capricorn, where we're being more stoic, more methodical. Saturn is in Pisces at 25 degrees, and I'm going to move this into days. So, move this to Friday, actually Thursday. Saturn goes direct on what we in America, the Americans, are celebrating Thanksgiving. And let's move this back and move it ahead in hours. So, yes, around 8:13. Let's see. 7 something. 7:52 p.m. 10:52 p.m. on the East Coast. And then it'll be the 28th for the rest of the world. The moon will be in Pisces when Saturn goes direct as well. Neptune is still at 29 degrees and still retrograde until, I believe, February. I think. Um, but I know Neptune will move into Aries on January 26th, 2026. But we're ahead of ourselves. We still have Mars moving into Capricorn on December 15th, 2025. So let's move this ahead into weeks where Mars moves into Capricorn. Here we are. The 18th. Let's move this back a few days. The 15th. So here we are. Mars at 0 degrees, 38 minutes. So, and Mars will be in his exaltation in Capricorn. So that's a positive. And then by January 10th, Mars will oppose Jupiter, where Capricorn and Cancerians will feel this. Even could possibly Libra and Aries could also feel this as well. And as a square, Mars will sextile any planets in Pisces at the early degrees of Pisces. We have a sextile, yes. It will make a trine to any planets in Taurus and Libra and Virgo, and square to Libra. Mars will square Libra. Mars will make a sextile to Scorpio. Any planets in Scorpio, in early degrees of Scorpio. And then let's move this ahead. So what else has changed? Not much has changed. Just Mercury is back into Sagittarius before Mars moves into Capricorn. So let's see. Let's move this into another day and another. Where okay, the moon is now in Capricorn on December 20th. Hmm. 21st. Um, Neptune is now direct. Right. On what? Neptune goes direct. Whoops. Huh. December 11th. Or 10th? The 10th. Let's move this into hours. Is it going to be in the afternoon, the morning? So we're following Neptune. Okay. And afternoon, yes. Around 4:54 something. Neptune moves direct on December 10th. Okay. Wow, nice. Now that we have all that. And then Mercury moves into Sagittarius on the December 12th. Still in the shadow period, post shadow period. Um, but he's moving direct. in Sagittarius. What else is moving? The moon is always moving 2 days, 2.5 days at least about. So Venus will move into Capricorn and the sun. So the 22nd, 21st, 22nd, was that the 21st? 22nd, the sun moves into Capricorn, and then Venus follows on the 25th, which is Christmas Day for anybody who celebrates Christmas. The December 25th. So let's see. Mars is in exaltation, is in a very good placement here. Venus in Capricorn. Not bad. Venus in Capricorn. Not terrible, not detriment. It's not in fall or not in its rulership. Venus is not in her rulership in Capricorn, but hey, she's taking on Capricorn traits like um bossiness, maybe, could be. Um that's the negative side of Pisces and Capricorn. Um Dealing with um money because Venus is pleasure and money in Capricorn, which is very stoic and calculating, methodical, business like, business oriented. Let's see. Then Mercury follows January 2nd. Let me double check. So, yeah, I see it says Mercury's in Capricorn on January 2nd. And we're starting 2026. So, actually, no, we're moving into a new energetic period. All these Capricorn planets in Capricorn will be dealing with Capricorn. Um, Taking on Capricorn traits, as I was saying before. So we have a stellium of planets in Capricorn in the beginning of the year. Let's go back hours because Mercury will be in Capricorn on January 1st. Yes. So we start the new year with Mercury in Capricorn, Venus in Capricorn, the Sun in Capricorn, the Moon, Mars in Capricorn, and the Moon is in Gemini. So Mars is starting to oppose Jupiter, and on the 10th is when, let's move this into days. Mm, So we have Venus, the Sun. Oh, okay. The 10th, yes. Mars opposes Jupiter, the Sun, and Venus on the 9th. Yeah, on the 9th and the 10th. Mars, Sun, and Venus oppose Jupiter. So they can talk to each other. They have to scream across the room at each other, but they can compromise, and who wins out? Who's stronger here? Mars is strong. He's in his exaltation, and so is Jupiter, and exalted here in Cancer. But Jupiter's retrograde. But yeah, hey, it doesn't really could that does may not matter. Because the Moon is in Libra, making a square to Mars and Jupiter. Hmm. Maybe some tension here on January 9th. 2026. So yeah, we went through December really quick. Actually, we had some energetic things happening in December, but let's see. January. Hmm. Okay, let's move this 10th. The 11th. Only planet moving or luminary is the moon, moving to a different sign until we get to January 17th. Venus is conjunct. Venus moves into Aquarius and eventually will be conjunct Pluto. So we'll have some kind of a relationship uh, merging with Pluto, the planet of control, and re rebirth, death and rebirth, because Pluto destroys and rebuilds. Um, the moon is in detriment in Capricorn. until we move on to, go on to the moon is in Aquarius on the 18th. Mercury conjuncts Mars and the sun until the sun moves into Aquarius on the 19th, Monday the 19th. The sun moves into Aquarius. Now, the sun in Aquarius is making a sextile to, is not. But before the sun goes into Aquarius, sun will make a sextile to Neptune and then moves into Aquarius. Venus will conjunct Pluto, bringing this even more into a melding of Venus, pleasure, love, money, with Pluto, rebirth, restructuring, destruction. Could be destruction as well. Pluto is control. So maybe controlling with money, controlling. Well, it's in Aquarius as well. So, and it's ruled by Saturn, which is still in Pisces. Saturn bringing stability and structure to Pisces. So there you have that. And then Mercury moves into Aquarius on the 20th of January. Now, 6 days from now, Mars moves into Aquarius on the 23rd. But before that, Mercury opposes uh, uh, Jupiter before moving into Aquarius on the 5th, on the 14th of December, of January. I mean, the 14th of January. Let's go back to the 14th because I missed that. So here's Mercury oppose Jupiter. And then let's see. All right, so that's the 14th. The 15th, Venus will make a trine to Uranus. Venus at 28 degrees. So, yeah, 27. Yeah. To Uranus at 27 degrees. So there's a trine. The 16th. So the 17th. Back to the 17th, when Mercury moves into Aquarius Venus sextiles Neptune before it moves into Aquarius. And the Sun sextiles Saturn. Sun at 28 degrees, Saturn close to 27, 8 degrees. That's still a sextile. Mars, well, let's move this into days. So, yeah. And then Mercury on the 20th moves into Aquarius, as I said. And then Mars follows on the 23rd. Mars moves into Aquarius. Now we have a stellium of planets in Aquarius. Mars, Pluto, Sun, uh, Mercury, and Venus in Aquarius. Sun conjunct Pluto. Mercury is conjunct Pluto, and Venus is conjunct Pluto. They're all within orb of the conjunction. So yes. And we have a stellium of Aquarian energy. Systems will change. Definitely. Systems will change at this time on January 23rd. The 25th, the moon moves into Taurus. The 26th, the 26th is when Neptune re-enters Aries. January 26th, 2026. And then let's move this ahead. So that's the next planet that's changing signs, and Neptune. Saturn's still in Pisces. Let's move that to where? Um, and then Saturn moves into Pisces on February 13th. Correct, yes. February 13th is when Saturn re enters Pisces. Aries, I mean. On February 13th, Saturn in Aries, yes. February 13th, before Valentine's Day on the 14th. So, yeah. So, yeah, you have it. Actually, that's all the planetary movements that I wanted to share with you. And we are still in Sagittarius season, where we're in a pivotal time right now. We are becoming more philosophical with the Sun in Sagittarius, Mars in Sagittarius, and then Mercury enters Sagittarius, Venus in Sag, and then Mercury on December 11th. Yeah. So The holidays will be different this year. We have a stellium of cat planets in Sagittarius, December 11th. And then let's move this into weeks. The 18th, the 25th. So the only planet in Sagittarius on the 25th is Mercury in Sagittarius, where he's in detriment, or has been in detriment since the 11th of December, where he re entered Sagittarius on December 11th, I should say. Um, and then we have all these planets, three planets, Mars, so the Sun and Venus, all in Capricorn. All right. Well, I think that's all I wanted to share with you. Let's bring the clock back to today or right now. And all right. So that's what I wanted to share with you with here until February when all the planets. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before I say something, um, not all the planets are direct, except all planets are direct except for Jupiter. But let's see. Jupiter will go direct on Mercury goes retrograde again. Okay. In March. Jupiter still retrograde until March 10th. Yeah. March 10th. Jupiter goes direct March 10th. But actually, I will have a breakdown of each of these for when the months come up. But this is the changing thing. Mercury will be the only planet retrograde on March 10th in Pisces. Mercury goes retrograde on the 26th of February. Yeah. Alrighty. So let's see. Okay. I'm going to stop my share. And we still have this grand water trine going on here. This time with Venus. Yeah, Venus is still in Scorpio. Yes, it's right now. We have this grand water trine. But we're seeing new things happen already. Uranus is still in Taurus. So, all right. I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to pull some tarot cards because my videos are incomplete without a tarot card pull. Right, right. So here we did the planetary movements from now till March. One last shuffle. All right, for the month of November. Well, we have the Ten of Swords. Hey, actually, well, this is good. There's a Ten of Swords. So there's completion of thought processes happening. Well, that's what this Mercury retrograde. Swords are the mind and intellect and ideas. And air also could be a lot of air, which we'll probably need. Actually, oh, and we have then the magician. We have all the tools that are going to be needed for this time. So there you go. Ten of Swords and the magician. So make magic happen. You can still do that with Sagittarius energy. And Jupiter is retrograde still, but hey, you can utilize that Jupiterian energy still. So give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe if you're new here, post a comment, and share the video with your friends if you would like to. Helps the algorithm and my channel grow. So thanks for watching and take care, everyone. And I hope to have another one before things a new video before Thanksgiving, Thursday, which is this Thursday. Right? I the this Thursday is uh shoot. Oh, Thursday the 27th. The 27th. So yeah, actually it might be on Wednesday. Um I may have a live on the 28th, depending on if I get back from uh, being away for with to see friends. I will. It'll be a surprise. um, so I may or may not do it live on Friday. So that'll be the 28th. Um, All right. So thanks for watching and take care, everybody. I'm Stephen the Jupiterian here. Jupiter is right above my head on the back wall, right behind me. And all right, take care, everyone. Bye.